Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Jet sandals, or maybe it's jets and owls, I'm not sure, wrote in asking about the loop point. So when you turn loop on for a loop, it will add in not just the start and end for a sample, but it'll add in a loop point. And some people might not understand how some of the things are working, but by default, if you go into start and end, and you'll see you get your start point, you get your end point, and if you hit loop, loop's going to by default be wherever start is. Now, watch what happens if while loop is on, I move the start position. You can see it's also moving the loop position as I go further out, and then as I come back, the loop position stays where it is. I'm assuming that this is intentional behavior, that it's not like locked together by default, because it's pretty easy to move the loop point back. But it's important to understand that whatever the furthest out you set your start point, that is going to be where the loop is set when you back off. So it in some ways can make it easier, because if you're testing out where the loop point should be, you can set it and then kind of keep moving move both with the start point, and then also kind of forcing the loop point to move, and then you just use the back off with control knob 1. But if you're seeing it, and you know, the easiest thing to do is if you want the loop point to be wherever the start point is, just push it all the way to the left. Anyway, so I want to just do that and watch what happens if I turn loop off. If I come up and we move the start point and then I back it off, the loop point's going to be right there when I turn it on. So even though you don't see it being rendered on the display right now, when you have loop off, it's still moving that loop point to wherever it starts. So if you're just trying to understand why the loop point it's feeling like it's in a random spot, it's because of how it is tied to the start point for where the latest point in the start had been, not necessarily where the start point is now. The thing that I would just suggest is if you're always like kind of feeling like your loop points are getting bounced around, just always go counterclockwise all the way left. And you can see it doesn't move, sadly, while it's off. So you'll want to turn your loop point on, move it left, turn it off. That's just the way the behavior is right now. If you don't like it or you have a suggestion, maybe reach out to Roland through their support channels and see if you can get any other suggestions. Otherwise, I think that's just the way the behavior is for now, and that's all I can tell you, I guess. So sorry if you don't like it, but that's how it is. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.